I took my love and took my love and chat. She calls my phone up, but I told her I'm a loner. But she likes my watch and my drop top and my persona. We hit the highway one fine. How are you feeling? Foot on the dash. She's in my air, she's got no fare. She could care less if we crash. But on my radar, I've got some nerve to play hard. I waited for my chance. Okay, chat. Today, we're just vibing, playing some games, doing all kinds of shit. Tired shit, filled it with nothing but pain. This beat in my dance, it's not for romance. I wanna stay with playboys, we don't dance. So I won't dance again. Oh baby, no I won't dance again. Oh yeah, no I won't dance again. No I won't dance again. Pretty baby. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling? I know. I streamed earlier, but shit, I needed to double down. I needed to. That shit's in me. That shit was in me. So, wait. Fuck. Let me. There we go. Chat. Tonight. Just gonna vibe. Just chilling. Fuck. I look bright as shit. Let me turn this light on. Fuck no. Damn, I just flashbanged you. Okay. This is it right here. Chat. Today we're just vibing. We're doing hella stuff. And just trying to catch a vibe, you know? Listening to some music. I got an album in mind that I've been recommended and I've heard a lot of. I'm interested in listening to that I've never listened to. So we're gonna be listening to that. The album, by the way, is OK Computer by Radiohead. So if you want to stick around for that, you're very welcome to. I'm gonna play some games. I'm just gonna play some games and shit. And yeah, vibe. That's the plan. What? What the fuck is wrong with this? Wait, give me a sec. Chat. Give me a sec. L streamer, bro. What? Whatever, chat. So tonight, the plan is just to chill, you know, just vibe. Let me pull y'all up on here real quick. Here we are. Bet. Nah, but chat, so the plan really is we're just gonna have fun. Now, I know that sounds kind of obvious, but that's the plan. Essentially, there's no plan. I'm just planning on listening to some music and playing some games and shit. And yeah, some vibes. Let's get some vibes in this hoe. Bro, let me talk to y'all for real quick. So, it's late night. Kinda in my feels. What should we do? Already got that album that we're gonna play right after this, right? I'm planning on some games too. Like a late night game sesh and some monkey. Now, the question is, what's the order? Okay, like what order are we doing this? What order are we doing this thing? I say we start with the reaction. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the reaction. Okay, computer. It's pretty small. I've listened to like 3 of the songs, so you know, keep that in mind, I guess. Why am I not listening to it? That's weird. That's hella weird. I don't know why. Why it's not doing what I don't know why. Shit, but we're listening to some OK Computer. If it lets me. I don't know what's going on. Like I'm really trying to listen to this. How about you don't? This web browser. There we go. Okay. I've never listened to OK Computer. I know of Radiohead. I have a couple of their songs. For example, I've listened to these 3 songs from this album. Those are the only ones I've listened to. None of the others. So, let's do this shit. F1 vibes, you know. Alright, can y'all hear me well, by the way? Let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm not gonna be talking that much. I'm just gonna be listening. Because I really want vibes in this shit. Let me go to YouTube instead. How about that? Okay, computer. Is there any visuals on this shit? No. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. Let's see. Let's see if this is good. First time listening to OK Computer. Chat, let me talk y'all through this. I was trying to get an album to listen to on stream. And I was between Channel Orange, OK Computer, or Yay. Because I haven't listened to any of those albums. Okay? And I ended up deciding on OK Computer. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, okay? And well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I like the guitar. It's nice, it's nice. I'm gonna need some lyrics. I'm gonna need some lyrics. That's what I'm gonna need. Where was I? 1 minute. 1 minute and 9 seconds. 1 minute and 9 seconds. One minute and 9 seconds. Or just restart if you get. Let's listen to this. I do apologize if I don't. If I'm like saying much. Wait. In the neon sign. Why is the S a money sign? What the fuck is that? Just write it normally. That's beautiful. Wait, that's like, it's like giving me tingles in my spine, though. Y'all are hearing this, right? I'm so That's nice. It's like arcade noises. Like laser beams and shit. Yeah, I wanna like close my eyes to this and just feel it. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah. How many songs are there? 14. Okay. Paranoid Android. Okay. That's not how you spell you. Looking real, bro. This person does not know how to write, first off. Talking in the background. What is it saying? I can't make it out, but you can feel it almost. Wow, bro. Like I just know these people from Creep and like Let Down. And Let Down's a great song. It's a beautiful song, and it's coming up in this album. Bad ambition. incredible voice, bro. That's half of the song, bro. Wait, whoa. What is this? This song is beautiful. That's whoa. That's I did not expect that. What? I don't know how to feel about that, actually. Really feeling the vibe, bro. I mean, I don't know. Let me continue. But it was beautiful. That shit was so nice. They really do like this calming but unsettling background track so well, like almost freakishly well. Like the background track alone sounds heartbreaking. Like just closing your eyes and letting those noises like drag you along. Like that. That's beautiful. That's so nice. Making home movies for the folks back home. Of all these weird creatures who lock up their spirits, through holes in themselves, and live for the secrets. Sorry. This is nice. Oh, that's nice. Oof.
I wish that they swooped down in a country lane late at night when I'm driving. Take me on board their beautiful ship. Show me the world as I love.
So is this like about wanting to escape your current circumstances? Wait. Let me listen to these lyrics a little bit more.
I tell all my friends, but they never believe me. They think that I finally lost it completely.
So that implies the French already thought that he was listening.
Shut me away, but I'd be alright.
Because you have this whole really fucking good, though. So far, there's not a single miss in 3 songs. 3 songs, but still, 3 out of 14 is pretty much well, not the majority. What the fuck am I talking about? But it's a good amount. So I imagine this like. Yeah. No, whatever. This is really good though. Exit music for a film. Okay. Interesting name. Was it used in a film? Let me know. Let me know if this was actually used in film.
Wake from your sleep. You're drying up your tears.
Whoa.
Today.
Whoa.
We escape. We escape.
Wait, that's beautiful.
Pack.
Whoa,
And
whoa,
get
whoa, whoa. What? I don't even know what to say.
For your father hears us before.
Again, I'm sorry if I'm not saying much, but I really need to feel the music, you know?
Breaks loose. Keep breathing. Don't lose your nerve.
Shit, my eyes are getting watery.
Keep breathing.
L grammar.
as a song to keep us warm. Yeah, such a chill, such a chill.
Whoa, this is beautiful. I've heard this part. I think this was used in a movie actually, because I'm pretty sure I heard this in a clip of a movie scene. Really fucked up movie scene. That you electrifying drop of an instrument. You know what I see from this? You know what I see? Like desperateness, you know? I really see this like you're in a late night car drive, you're driving alone, there's no cars to be seen. You pass through this tunnel, it starts elevating. Once you go through the other side of the tunnel, you just see a cityscape, beautiful cityscape. Lights all on, but you can't quite see a single person, just the entire cityscape. And then starts the "We hope that you choke." The levels in which that would hit. I know this song. I have this song in my playlist. Absolutely peak. Like this is a beautiful song. I don't think that's what he means by that, but this is so good. But this really gets good at the end. Twitch? I'm streaming there right now. Kill me. Bro, I wish I could meet Radiohead and just have a conversation with them. Genuinely. Especially with the person who made these lyrics. Like a genuine conversation. Like, the things they'd have to tell me. That'd be beautiful. I feel like I learned so much from that person. hard. I bro, this I love this part, like genuinely. This is bro. No, this is really in woof. Damn. Karma Police. I think I have this in my playlist too. I only have like 3. It's that and No Surprises, I think. Radio? Like Radiohead? I'm so smart. Whoa. Is that part of the song?
This is what you get.
That like static? I really can't recall.
This is what you get when you mess with us.
Just the way he says that is, it's like worship. I don't know. Like desperation. Like I don't know. When he's like says that karma police. It's like it's not. He's not saying karma police. He's not saying karma police. Like he's saying it in such a way that it's like I don't know. It tickles something in my brain.
This is what you get when you mess.
It's like a dream almost. Oh, this part is. Yeah. I've cried to this song before, bro. And to Let Down. Every Radiohead I have in my place, I've cried to, genuinely. But only at like 3 a.m. It's 9 p.m. right now. I don't think I'll cry. But it's... Fitter, happier. We're already like halfway
happier,
there.
more productive, comfortable, not drinking too much, regular exercise at the gym, 3 days a week, getting on better with
It's
your
about
associate employee
antidepressants?
contemporaries, at ease, eating well, no more microwave dinners and saturated
Is it about
fats,
this?
a patient
Chat?
better driver, a safer car, baby smiling in backseat, sleeping well, no bad dreams, no paranoia, careful to all animals, never washing spiders down a plug hole,
Wait, this
keep
gives me
in
chills.
contact with old friends, enjoy a drink now and then, will frequently check credit at moral, bank, hole in wall,
It's like code. It's
favors
literally
or
like code.
favors,
Like
fond
you're a
but not
robot.
in
Yeah, I
love,
see it. I see
charity
it.
standing orders, on Sundays
Like
reading road
an
supermarket,
indoctrination
no
almost.
killing moths or putting boiling water on the ants, car wash, also on Sundays, no longer afraid of the dark or midday shadows, nothing so ridiculously teenage and desperate, nothing so childish, at a better pace, slower and more calculated, no chance of escape, now self-employed, concerned, but powerless, an empowered and informed
It's like
member
your
of
brain.
society, pragmatism not idealism, will
Right.
not cry in public,
Like literally,
less
okay,
chance of
computer. It's
illness,
like
tires that grip in the wet, shot of baby strapped in backseat, a good memory, still cries at a good film, still kisses with
it's like
saliva,
the code that
no
makes up a
longer
person.
empty and frantic, like a cat, tied to a stick, that's driven into frozen winter shit, the ability to laugh at weakness, calm, fitter, healthier, and more productive, a pig, in a cage, on antibiotics.
Okay. 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 That was indeed. That really was. That was like an interlude then. Right. I don't know if I consider that a song. Consider it more a lecture. No? It's very different. It's like the most upbeat one. Okay, is this about politics? Why there's no spaces? That could definitely be about politics. I don't know if it's actually about politics, but it's like, you help me get forward in life, but I'll take you backwards because of that, you know? I don't know. That's what I'm seeing it as right now. And someone will. It could also be about a breakup, I guess. Or just someone gaining something and you losing something because they're gaining something. Okay. It could also be trying to be like a parallel. Like being superficially about politics, but it also like referencing something else. I don't know. What the fuck is the IMF? International Monetary. Okay. Oh, okay. I know that. I should know that. See, I learned. International Municipal. International Monetary foundation. That's so fun. I knew that. I mean, it's a banger. Though, it might be my least favorite so far. That guitar. Ugh, guys. That was nice, but it's still my least favorite so far. I don't know, the other ones just were like built different. I don't know what to tell you. That's my personal least favorite so far. Climbing up the walls. After this is No Surprises, which I have heard. And then Lucky, then The Tourist. Then it says Arctic Monkeys. Do I want to know? No, that's just Arctic Monkeys. What? Whatever, I'll just go to the actual playlist. Climbing up the walls. Okay. Okay. Then no surprises. Then Lucky, then the tourist. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's hitting only this ear. And that just did like some shit to me, bro. Whoa, that was nice. Wait. I love that. That. I don't know if that was almost like an insect sound. Climbing up the walls, an insect would make sense. Yes. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Let me feel this one, bro.
A job that slowly kills you. Bruises that won't heal.
I love this song.
You look so tired, happy. Bring down the government. They don't speak for I'll take a quiet life, handshake of carbon monoxide, and no alarms and no surprises, no alarms and no surprises, no alarms and no surprises. This is my final fate, my final bellyache with no alarms and no surprises, no alarms and no surprises, no alarms and no surprises, please. Such a pretty house and such a pretty garden, no surprises, no alarms and no surprises, no alarms and no surprises, please.
Wait, lyrics. Thank you. Wait, that cannot be the entire lyric, right? That's in Spanish. Oh, there's lyrics right here. What the fuck? Why do I need to?
I'm on a roll this time. I feel my luck could change. Kill me, Sarah. Kill me again. 'Cause love is gonna be
That could be taken many ways.
Pull me out of the air crash. Pull me out of the lake. 'Cause I'm your sailor. We're standing on the
Fuck. The Tourist. After this, how many are there? Wait, no, that's the end. There's only 12 songs. I thought it was 13. No, there's genuinely only 12. Damn. This is the last song, chat. How are you feeling on this? I think it's beautiful. And I think Edsic Music might be my new favorite song of Radiohead. That was... let me make a prediction on this. The Tourist, I feel like I haven't listened to it entirely, so I don't know what it actually is, but off that, just it barks at no one else but me. I feel like this song is about being like a tourist in your own life, right? Like being, like not belonging, and everybody like knowing that you don't belong, right? And everything according to that fact that you don't belong, right? Like you're not meant to be there, to be with these people, to be this person. You're just a tourist in your own life, a secondary character in your own motion picture, you know? I feel like that's what the song's gonna be about.
In the sparks of
effort this must have taken, this entire album. And I feel like you can't sing this without genuine emotion. Like, this is genuine. This feels genuine. Like, these people fully spilled their emotions into this music, which is what music is for, honestly. But it's so beautiful. It's just so human.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Arctic Monkeys.
Wow. Wow. Damn, bro. No, fuck you. Wait, I had to play. I'm adding every single song here to my playlist. Wow. Not a single miss. Not a single miss. Fuck you. Chat, fuck all of you. Bro. Damn. Damn, bro. That was really fucking good, bro. My hair's looking ass. Nah, but like genuinely, that was so good. Bro, that It's It, like, It's It music one. Oh shit. Oh shit, bro. Damn, bro. Nah, I'm posting that on YouTube for sure. Bro, like and subscribe, bro. The YouTube. Check the Twitch out. Like and subscribe if you like the video. Let me know your thoughts on OK Computer by Radiohead. Anything you think I should listen to next, another album. I haven't listened to any other Radiohead album also. So if you want more of those, shit, bro. That was beautiful, bro. Like, genuinely. Where do I go from here, bro? Where the fuck do I go from here? Where the frickety frick do I go from here? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Chat, what should I do? Let's see what people are up to.
No, a Twitch.
What the fuck is Mind's Eye?
You'll get used to it.
What's it called?
No, Rain House girlfriend, bro.
He an ATLYN. I know. I see your fit, your outfit.
Yeah.
Outfit. I seen it. That was Ray Cole's.
Bro, I'm trying to get to this level someday, bro.
Okay. All right, bet. All right. Shall we finish what's right now?
That'd be crazy.
What the fuck, real good?
All right, come on.
Why am I watching other people stream? I'm
Alright,
streaming
chat, all right,
myself.
chat.
Fuck no. I got a job to do. Slay. Fuck off. Shit, what do I do now then? We can play games. What game do you think we should play? I can play games. We could watch a movie. Shit, if you want to watch a movie with me, I think that'd be taken down. Honestly. But it'd be pretty cool. Nah, movies too much. Maybe some other late night stream. If I had a viewer, I'd ask them. If I had someone watching, but I don't, so I don't know. Shit, wait, give me a sec. Night. Okay. I think I'm just gonna I'll play a game. Outer Wilds? Nah, that's too long of a game for today, no? Shit, let me play Stanley Parable. How long is Stanley Parable? Chat, how long is Stanley Parable? One and a half hours? I can do that. What the fuck happened to my mouse? Huh? What the fuck? Why is my mouse tweaking? Okay, there we go. Back to normal. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm not gonna I don't want to spoil anything. We can do Stanley Parable. Let me change stream to that. Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable. One view. There's no one doing this shit right now. Ultra Deluxe, 19 viewers. It is what I'm playing, so I'll put that whatever. English. Are we can y'all hear me? Yo. Are we can y'all hear me? Yo. Yeah, we're good. Chat, we're good. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Should I don't want to make it too invisible, you know. Please enter the current time. It's 10:05 p.m. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Bet. Okay. How does that sound? Hi. How does that sound? Hi. Yeah, no. That's good, right? I feel like volume-wise, that's fine. Begin the game. Ever the end is... Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
Okay, office job, depressed, suicidal.
And he
I see it.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And
Stanley was happy. Somehow.
And
Maybe
then
he
one
better,
day,
he never
something
knew the
very
definition of
peculiar
what happiness
happened.
truly was, so
Something
that was
would
all that he
forever
had in his
change
life.
Stanley.
Therefore,
Something
it
he
made
would
him
never
happy.
quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Shit.
No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Damn.
call a meeting,
Nah,
or
Stanley,
even
they
say
forgot about you. You
hi.
got aired. You
Never
got
in
server
all
muted.
his years at the company had this happened. This complete
Server kicked.
isolation.
They kicked. They banned
Something
you.
was very clearly
Oh
wrong.
hell nah, Stanley.
Shocked,
I'd pull the
frozen
clock out.
solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Oh,
meeting
shit.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it
This
didn't make
guy.
a single difference, nor
Fuck
did it
you.
advance the story in any way.
Wait, is this guy just gonna...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who farted? Oh, I turned that computer off. Did I not? Okay. Can I jump? No, it does not. You can't jump. Bro. Okay. Okay, I can't jump. Noted. And I jump to the window. Computer turned off. Surely there's something by turning off the computers, right? Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. I hate Mondays, for real. For real, real. There's a staircase right there. That's like ventilation. Okay. 416. 415. This one has no number. And there's a 4B3 over there. Can I run and open? Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, I cannot in fact do that, chat. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? No, I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Matter of fact, I did. I want to take the long way around, see the sceneries, look at this beautiful scenery. And to my left, I see a wild, wide ocean. Really wet, really thick, really juicy. Just like you. These offices are mad off. Why is there keyboard noises on the lockers?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It is.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I mean,
Stanley
facts. The
simply
blue
stood
is
here,
really
drinking it all
mesmerizing.
in.
What if I just stand here taking it all in?
Yes, really worth it being here in the room.
I mean, it's a beautiful room.
So utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Silence is beautiful, you know? Maybe you gotta start admiring the silence sometimes. Look at this. Look at this vibe.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Very possible, you're right. I mean, this room, just looking at it, is cold drinks. Wait, can I get one?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No. I decided that I really like this room, though. What did that note say? Can I zoom in? I cannot zoom in. Are there more buttons I can do? No. Resume the game. Can I not get any drinks or nothing? I can't even. That one doesn't even make sound. I can't see what it written in any of these notes. Wait, this one says number 1 dad. Everybody has the same fucking cup. Oh no, this one's different. Coffee, nut. I also nut to coffee, you're right. I like nutting a lot. To coffee, specifically. Edge you. I'm edging you. I'm edging you. I'm edging you. I'm edging you. Are you edged yet? Haha. Get edged. Get the fucking edged. Get my edge. You're getting actually edged right now, bro. Okay, whatever. Psych. Psych. Psych.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
First open door on my left? I did not do that. Why is this light? Why are these 2 lights off? Are we really that poor? We can't switch the lights off these 2 lights, or is there a switch somewhere? There's not even a light switch. Where the fuck did these lights even turn on from? What time is it? Okay. Okay. Ooh, this scenery's nice. Wait, let me... Wait, what? I can walk forward like this? That's kind of cool. You can just press your left mouse button.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You're right. But I'm a curious man, you know? This seems pretty cool. There's no buttons I can do. Settings. Controls. Jump. There's no jump. Crouch. Auto walk. I can crouch? I can crouch. But I can't jump. Why is there a keybind for jumping if we can't jump, dumbass? Wait, can I die?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. I'm very powerful, you're right. I'm back at the start. Hey, at least I can see my office space now. Okay. Cool. Cool. Does anything change?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Shut the
What could it
fuck up,
mean?
bro.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm turning off all the computers, by the way. Awaiting input. Input received? What? Can I now jump? No, that's not how it works, clearly. Okay, fine. Fine.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Yes, I know
and
it
Stanley knew
perfectly
it
well,
perfectly
you're
well.
right.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
I
to
did.
admire it.
I did want to.
Wow. Yes, this room.
Yeah, shut the
but
fuck
eager
up.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. I took this one. Yeah,
Stanley
I
was
break
so
the
bad at
rules.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, here we go. I can't jump, right. It sounds like a fucking keyboard. What is there a key, is there a key thing that I can open this door? No, there does not seem to be one.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Really?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
I have?
Please, stop trying to make... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
You do?
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
How so? How am I gonna give you a chance? Can I jump now? The moment you let me jump, I'll give you a chance, bro. Cargo. Okay. This might... Really, I'm just doing this because I'm trying to find some sort of secret.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door? I'm really trying to be the opposite of you right now.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yes, I
well,
do.
Don't let me stop you.
I won't let you stop me.
You see? There's nothing here.
It's kind
I
of
haven't even
beautiful,
finished
though.
building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
But it's kind of
Broken
nice.
rooms,
I like it.
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Low
Do you not
key.
think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was
Put
all
less.
for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
It is.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me
Sets.
absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Bet.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay, well, fuck you.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
From me.
How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
I gave you the idea. I'm a visionary.
You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
I teach you this.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park.
You think
with this
you
one.
have?
Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. This awful... Where am I? That can't be right. Let's just go through here.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Not really.
Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Really?
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Of course not,
Perfect.
man.
Let me
Pay
boot
me.
it up.
Pay me first, though.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Man, I
It's a
think
very
Stanley needs
meaningful
to get
game.
paid a little bit
All
more.
about the desperation
I'm doing all
and
this
tedium
game
of
testing for this
endlessly
guy, and he's not
confronting
paying me at all.
the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Oh, it
but
will.
of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So
Makes
why
sense.
don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite
No,
me?
I hate
Because if
babies.
it's the latter, well, I don't know
Look
what
at
to
it,
do.
Bernie.
I'm
It's not
completely out of
beautiful.
ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh, it
Thank
is?
you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
I hate
yes,
this guy. I
this
love him.
seems like it'll work.
I love you
Let's give it a
sexually.
shot.
What game are we playing? Firewatch?
Ah, fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you
No,
from up
I
high
don't
in
think
your
that's what
creep
you're
tower.
supposed to do
Perhaps
now.
for some sort of twisted erotic
I'm
purpose.
pretty sure this is to help
Yes,
civilians.
that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
Firewatch
and it
is
seems
the
there's even more.
Firewatch.
Come,
True.
let's venture
I've never played
outward
this
and
game.
see what else is
I've
out
seen
there.
it, so I know what it is. You still don't let me jump in this game, dumbass? It's a different game. You should let me jump. Fuck you. Wait, can I set this shit on fire? Wait, let me try. I have to try, come on. Can I want to interact with anything, please. Please let me interact with something, bro. Please, Brody. Brody G, I need this. I need this interaction. I can't jump. Okay, where the fuck are we going?
Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off.
No, don't.
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow.
Yeah,
You
that's
can just go
life.
in any... Oh, Thank heavens we avoided it.
So you like control,
Out of the woods now, Stanley.
and you're trying to
Okay,
force it upon
I'm going
me.
to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No. I really want to play this one.
Okay. I think this will be just
No, I
the
feel
thing.
like this one would be really fun. Is this Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
No, that's not what this game is at all.
I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
I'm fast. I'm fast. I'm fast as fuck. Shit. Oh, fuck. Bow. 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 Wait, what team am I? I'm not that fast, actually. I'm actually pretty slow.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I
Yeah.
worked so hard on?
It's actually
Stanley, I
way
have a
better.
thought. And I realize I'm not... Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story?
Where am I now? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. It's not pretty, they're not really cool, bro. Oh shit, it's a horror game now. Of course it is. Huh? Can I jump? I can't. I cannot jump. There's this... Okay, I can go to this one. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Buddy. I think you left the level in the game that shouldn't be here.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy
Portable
cost that comes with
boathouser.
it.
Respectfully,
He'll understand
go fuck
soon what I was
yourself.
trying to tell him.
I don't want to buy
He
viewers.
needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the
thought little
chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
Really?
Oh, yes.
You mean
Yes,
nothing.
I'll be back. There's no
You're
other
utterly
way.
insignificant.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
And that's
The end
beautiful,
will
isn't
be
it?
here soon.
The fact that we're all insignificant, we don't have a
soon.
meaning.
I can
That
wait.
lets you find your own meaning. Okay. Is this gonna Oh, you fuck. Oh, you fuck. Was that an ending? And the ball.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Shut
What
the
could
fuck
it
up.
mean? Stanley decided to go
scared.
to the meeting room.
I'm
Perhaps he had
scared,
simply
bro.
missed a memo.
Okay. I don't know how many endings there are. wait, that seems... Okay. Oh, that one doesn't have that anymore. Okay. Well, chat.
When Stanley came to a set of two
No, we
open
go
doors,
through
this was
this.
not the correct way
And
to the meeting
yeah,
room,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Stanley
yeah, I
knew
know
it
that, I know
perfectly
that.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
I
it.
did. It's a beautiful room.
The lounge was sublime. A work of
It is.
art.
Shut the fuck
But
up.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door
No,
on
I'm
his
not.
left.
I'm not going to where he wants me to go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have
already.
zero consideration for others?
really don't
Are you
care
that
about you,
convinced
you're
that I
right.
want something bad to happen to you?
Honestly,
What?
yeah.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really
Or is
do
this game
want
gonna be
to
about
help
how
you,
choices
to
are
show
a
you
bad
something
thing?
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
He goes to the red
Stanley
door.
walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Yep.
All right, fine, go ahead,
Go ahead,
Stanley.
Stanley.
You want to
You know
know
what's
so badly
badly
what's
out
out there?
here?
You want to find out what lies at the end of this road
Yes,
you've chosen?
I already
Well,
found
don't
one of
let
them.
me stop you.
Yeah.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms,
reset.
exposed developer textures.
I really
Is this
like
what
this
you had
remote.
wanted?
Look at the-
Was
look
it
at the
worth
lights. It's
ruining
pretty.
the entire story I'd written
pretty.
out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because
I
I
like
did.
seeing this guy
And in the
angry.
end, it
I
was
wanna-
all
I
for
wanna
nothing.
piss
Because
him
this
off.
is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to
Said,
see?
I already said this.
Vehicles? Skill trees?
I want GTA.
Work with me. You
I
give
want
me
GTA 6.
absolutely
Oh, God.
nothing so far.
Or
Tell you
Cyberpunk
what,
2077.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some
Project
feedback.
Orion. That's what I want.
There we go. A third option.
Okay, let's go through
This
you.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your
Actually-
experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more
give you
choices?
half. I'll give you
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3.
Yep.
Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound
I don't
good?
like thinking,
Think we
actually.
can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it
I
out of
really
the park
doubt
with
that.
this
I
one.
really doubt
Let's
it.
take a look.
I really doubt that. We'll go to this one this time. They all go to the same place.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Actually, no, I hated it.
Again, honest answers, please.
I hated it.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it,
The
would
baby
you?
one, right?
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Baby.
In this game,
Now let
the
the baby
baby
burn.
crawls left
Let the baby
towards
burn.
danger.
Let the baby
You click the
burn,
button to move him
burn,
back to the right, and if he reaches the fire,
I
you
still haven't
fail.
played here.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands
It's like
of
the
family
first
life.
purpose for a
I
couch
think
that
the
I've
art world
seen.
will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
If I
So
could
why
grab
don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh yeah, I'm a bastard. I
You
know.
heartless
I know,
bastard.
I know.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite
No, I
me?
hate babies. I
Because
already
if it's
told
the
you
latter,
this.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
You're out. You're
I'm
out. I'm done.
I'm out.
I know.
I'm done.
I know.
It's
yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
That'd be great. Let's go to Firewatch.
see. What do we have here?
I'm gonna try to see if I can get out of the walls before.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Firewatch. Here we go. Thank you.
Aha! Fascinating.
Can I skip
What do you
your
think this
dialogue,
game is
though?
about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
For 2 first. Matter of fact, I will do that. Could you let me run pretty please? I want to get outside of your walls, actually. I would love to. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
It
that.
is.
Don't do that.
It's an
Don't do that.
open
Don't do
world
that.
game.
Don't do that.
Good
Don't
God,
do that.
quickly block it
No,
off.
No, there's no need. Fuck you.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big open,
no
just
way
wandering
to-
around, no right
feel
or
like that's
wrong
a wasted
directions, no
opportunity.
path to follow.
Let
You
me
can
go
just go
outside.
in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Yeah,
Preferably
let's go to
something with
Rocket
walls.
League, it's
Something with
fine.
nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Wall.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I don't care about the ball. Can you just let me?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
Just let me
Let's see.
leave, please.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no
Very por favor.
racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a
Brazil,
ball of some
Argentina,
kind back here. Is this
London,
game sports ball?
Germany.
Stanley, I think it's sports
Sports
ball.
ball.
Oh,
Oh, what fun.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball.
Oh,
have fun.
Yeah.
Hold on. What are you
What are you
doing?
doing? I'm gonna try to not go to the.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Wait, is this just permanent? Is this the same ending? Am I gonna end up in the absolute same spot? Fuck. I think I will. I think there's like no way for me to not end up down there. Yeah. It's the same shit. Back to the horror game. Little fucking bitch ass thing. Is there a different open door I can go to? That's the same one. It's the same one. I'm not going there. There has to be some way out, right? That's blocked. That's blocked off right there. Can't do that. That's just empty. Oh fuck. No, there's no other place to go. That's the only place. Okay, well, when I restart, I'll take a different route, I guess. Fuck. Yeah, and there's nothing, and then you end it, yeah.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I'm not.
And if he's learned the
Thank you
heavy
very
cost
much.
that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
I need you.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end. to make sense out of the chaos
seems
and
like
the fear and the
government
confusion.
tyranny.
That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
You mean nothing.
Oh, yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
You know what? I'll give you
I
what you
can
want.
wait.
One time. I'll give you what you want. One time. One time. We're going through the red door. How about that? How about that?
All of
care.
his co-workers
I'm skipping
were
your
gone.
dialogue, fucker.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Input received.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was
I
not the
still
correct
love
way to the meeting room,
though.
and
The
Stanley knew it
meeting- I mean,
perfectly
not
well.
the meeting room, the
Perhaps he
little
wanted to
lounge,
stop
the
by the
lounge
employee
was
lounge
nice, it was-
first, just
it
to
really
admire
was.
it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business,
We're
Stanley
going through
took the
red
first
door.
open
We're
door
going
on
through
his
the red
left.
door. Fine.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I fucking guess. See,
Look,
there's
Stanley,
no way
I
to
think
go
perhaps
down
we've gotten off
there
on the wrong foot here.
without
I'm not your
dying.
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that, but in his eagerness to
No,
prove that he is in
not.
control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay, fine. Whatever you say, buddy.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself.
Fine.
Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
Fine. Fine. Whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever you say. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
But I'm
he entered the door and this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What the hell am I doing?
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
She's running out the door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
She's running out.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha! Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The 2 of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
You do?
Here, let me show you.
And that's black. And that's black. I'm scared of the black. I don't want to go in the black. Please. Please.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Is there... no secret place to go? No? No other way? Is the only way? Is really the only way. Okay, fine.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
You do? You do feel happy?
No, wait. Where are you going?
That's pretty cool. Good for you. Happiness?
Oh, no.
It's pretty cool.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Lose what?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing. No! Oh, thank God. You... No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I mean, I'm just a suicidal motherfucker, really.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Why would I do anything for you?
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yes.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I feel bad for this guy.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I feel so bad.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh no. He isn't even talking anymore.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Cool. Real cool. He's gone. He's gone. Can I jump now? No, I can't. I still can't. What the, why did I do all this for if I can't jump? What the fuck? What's gonna happen here?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Was he...
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So I'm just gonna...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
What do I do here,
I'm
buddy?
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize
I
that
wanna
investing
make him-
your
I wanna
trust
go
in
back
someone
to the
else can
exact
be
spot I was
difficult,
in,
but the fact is that the
then
story has
not
been
die.
about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
There has?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Myself, right?
Really? I was in the middle of something.
this
Do you have
like
zero
his
consideration for
fucking
others?
purgatory or
Are you
some
that
shit?
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this,
does he
but
know
I
the
really
last
do
time
want to help you,
that we
to
did
show
this?
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Yeah, we'll
Now
go
listen
through the red
carefully,
door,
this
we'll
is
go through the red
important.
door.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. I get
Oh,
it.
thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't
Give me
you
your
see
beautiful
that it's
little
killing us,
place that you
Stanley?
made. Let's
I
admire
wanted
it.
to stop.
I'll give it.
We would both
I'll
be
be
so much happier if we just stopped. And
Where's
I
the
think,
light coming from,
well, I
by
think
the
I
way?
have a solution.
If the lights are
Here,
turned off.
let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
I'm not even giving you a second.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die,
do
the
it
game will
3
reset.
times and
We'll
then I'll-
lose all of this.
All of this.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, no! Oh, no. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please,
wanna
I'm
hear
asking you
him
not to
be
take
sad
this away
again.
from me. I can't go back to what I was before.
is that
If you
so-
die,
is
we'll
that bad?
both go back. Why are you doing this?
That I kind of felt enjoyment when he was sad.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
But I guess that's too much.
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I'm just teasing you. Was that the saddest he got? Or was there one more after this? I don't want to die, whatever. Fine. I'll live for you. You little fuck.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Okay, then take me back. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Do I have to die? It's kind of beautiful. Do I have to die? Is that the only way? Okay, well, I guess I have to die. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. Sorry. Sorry, you. Sorry, narrator. It's not giving me that much of a choice, really. I have to die. Again. Sorry. Yeah, that's kind of like all. That's all I could do. There's no more. That's like it.
Is it over?
It is.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
It
I'm going back.
Yeah, we are. We are going back, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're correct. And he's not talking.
All of his
Oh
co-workers
no, he
were
is.
gone. What
He's
could
talking.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how
Wait.
hard Stanley looked, he
They
couldn't
don't
find a
love you
trace
like
of his
I love you.
co-workers.
Wait. They don't love you like I... So what can I even do? Is there no real choice? Are all the choices simulated, basically? Like, there's not really anything I can actually do to get out of his control.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first just to admire it.
I did.
And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business,
so what are we
Stanley
what we're
took
gonna
the
do this
first
time
open door on
is
his left.
forget the doors. We're just going on the elevator and we're going straight to that place.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
We're going to that door over there.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
That's what we're
I'm
gonna
not
do.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
We're not going there.
Someone
I
you've
feel like we've
forgotten
gotten
about.
every possible truth from
Please,
there.
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Who the fuck is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
The fuck is her, bro? Okay, well, this is like the only way I can go. Okay, her. Sure. There's lore.
That's her, Stanley.
That's her?
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If
I
you can
have to?
truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Can I disconnect?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance,
I didn't
but
pick
with
up the
hope.
phone.
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh.
Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
You're right.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Can I skip?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Is this gonna lead me to another...
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I don't wanna. But I don't wanna. Okay, well, fuck you. Wait, what am I... Do I have to go... What?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. Okay. But I don't wanna. I don't wanna though. I don't wanna. Do I have to? I think. Well, I don't think there's a choice for me here. I don't think I can go through this door even if I wanted to. Can I go through this? Wait. That looks like some movement to me. No, I have to. I have to, fine. They're here. In the meeting.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story! You've destroyed my work! Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. No. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
It's not
to
worthless at
know that my
all.
story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Do you? You have to? You don't really have to. Like, you could have just let me play.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Yeah,
You.
shit,
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I am a child.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Up to the task.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Wait.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Wait,
that means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I genuinely think that's just my...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There has to be. Fine, I entered. I entered the door on my left. Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm in my boss's office, I think.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Fuck me. Night Shark 155.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark Stanley Parable.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Does it actually take my... Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
He does.
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
That was like my only...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
That was
Are
the
you
end?
listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Is it really important?
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important
He
than you
sounds
ever
so
know.
sad.
I need this.
You do.
The story needs it.
Well, you need a dildo
So,
up your ass, I feel
You hear
like.
me? Are you there? You
That's
listening to this?
crazy to say. I
Stanley,
don't know
there?
why I said that.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Sorry, Leroy.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Who the fuck is Leroy?
Take as much time as you need.
Okay, well, Leroy. What do I do now? Quit menu. How many endings are there? How many endings are there in Stanley Parable? How many endings in Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? There are 19. There are 19 endings to find in Stanley Parable, with Ultra Deluxe including an additional 24. I need to input the number 8 in the boss's office 8 times. And that's
all of his co-workers
cool.
were gone. What could it mean?
Wait.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
How the fuck are there 45 endings? I feel like I've done everything there is to
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did enter the door on my left this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I'm trying to get
Feeling
as
a
many
wave
of
of
these endings
disbelief,
as I can
Stanley
tonight,
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
you can
Stanley
go
walked upstairs to
down.
his boss's office.
Go down. No, I'll do the 8 one. I'll try the 8 one. I didn't even see that you could go down last time. I swear you couldn't have gone down. Input received 3 times. 3 inputs.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was
What?
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
Manager?
life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known
I
this.
unlocked the achievement. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless,
doing a lot
since
of
he could
eights.
never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I'm really trying to do the 8 thing. I got the achievement. It's just not doing it.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley
That's
got the
not
hell
fun.
along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh, well, the 8 thing didn't work. It gave me the achievement, but what the fuck is the purpose of the achievement? And also, why the fuck how did the room change? There's... Why is 7 up here? I'm already trying to do the 8 thing. I can't see though. I sadly cannot see. I think this is the only thing I can do, bro. No, what the fuck is that? Sure. Whatever, bro. Whatever.
Descending
makes you
deeper into the
happy.
building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I don't want to finish
This
fuck
question
ass
would
game.
not go unanswered for long. Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I can't wait to either.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have
Said
never
8.
anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Bro, let me fucking Wait, give me a sec. Oh, the Barbo. Brody G. Where the fuck do I go? I don't want to do your lame ass story, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it. What can I do? How to get how to get all endings in Stanley Parable Deluxe. Okay. What? Bucket? What fucking bucket? Huh? Huh? Heaven ending. Okay, whatever. I don't want you. Let's not get spoiled. Let's not get spoiled. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, fine. Fine. You know what? Fine. Fine. We'll go down.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Hear me out, I'm a genius. Hear me out, I'm super smart.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
I will
Did
not.
you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
You don't know
It's
me.
time once
You
again
don't know me
to
if
go
you thought
back
you would.
up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's
how do I
office
get-
again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Is it? Is it gonna be the boss's office? That'd be pretty cool. What the fuck is this? Wait. Is there anything here? There's nothing. There's nothing. It's just this literally pure darkness. How the fuck do I... Where do I go? What? Am I stuck? Oh shit. See, there has to be a way to get to whatever the fuck that hole is right there.
Oh my god.
It's the
boss's office.
Office.
This
That
absolutely changes
everything.
everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Okay. Take all the time you need, really.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Fuck.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
You have?
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
That's a
As
ladder.
before, I turn to your expert eye for
Fuck's
gripping
that?
narrative, Master Stanley.
There has to be a code to get the ladder there, no?
Eight.
0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. There has to be a different code somewhere. I'm sure there has to. But how do you get that? Okay. Whatever makes you... Okay, I'll just go through the fucking scary...
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
There's nothing
How
else
did
to
I
do,
not
okay?
anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale
I'm
and
truly a
repetitive.
genius. I'm like Shakespeare in this hoe.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Kill me, bro. Genuinely. I want to go back to the start.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Kill me.
At
Violently.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious,
Ferociously.
concerted effort to walk forward
Sexually.
and willingly confront his death.
What the fuck did I just do? Yep, kill me. Burn me. Is this gonna burn me alive? Let's go. This doesn't seem...
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was
Oh,
inched
shit.
closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal
Whoa.
jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Really? No. It didn't. What are you talking about?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I was? Ah, that's lore. Office computers. office. This is like Stanley Museum. Shit. Okay, okay, fire. Boss's office. Are these all versions of the boss's office? Office clock, that's art right there. Ooh.
Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now this museum is fire. This museum is fire right here. Freedom ending. Oh shit, wait, it's telling me all the endings. The first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Countdown deaths. One of the deaths from an early version of the countdown ending. I don't know what the countdown ending is. Freedom ending. Monitor room elevator. Sending levers. Okay, well, I'm just getting teased on a bunch of shit that I did not go through. Okay, these are the trailers. Cool. The apartment timer. Sure. Two options. Vent. There's a vent? Obey. Lounge. Okay. Wars. Fighting aliens. That shit seems pretty cool. What the fuck do I do? Oh shit. Where do I go? How can I leave this fucking place, bro? Stanley's computer. Where the fuck do I genuinely go here? I can't go back. And I can't go back. Where do I go though? Like genuinely. What's the game plan here? Like, do I have to? Like, what the fuck do I do? I don't know where you want me to go. Realistically. Oh, that's it. Right here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Yeah?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Uh-huh.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I wanted to die. I died. Are we back? We are. are back. There's someone calling.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Huh. Cool. Cool.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I did.
It was okay.
It was okay. Really? Is that what we're saying now? You're not calling this shit gorgeous? It's pretty beautiful.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I saw some shit with some buckets. Okay. Vent at... Where? Vent access for employees only. What am I supposed to do? How do I get other endings, bro?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
How do you get
I'm not asking for me.
If I can't
I'm asking for her.
For her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Kill me.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
How do I get to these areas? Like, I'm finding them. I don't know how. Input received. Okay. Heaven. To heaven. I made it to heaven, guys. You all said I couldn't do it. I made it, though. Look at me. Look at me shining. In heaven. And shit. Heaven's pretty fucking boring. Do I have to turn? Begin the game again. No.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Bro, where the fuck? What other ending can I get? I want to get one more ending at least. One more ending tonight, bro.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let me try to see. Out of map ending. Other Stanley Parable endings, notably because
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Oh, we can try that. We can try that for sure. We gotta do it properly. Go to the boss.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, you're right, there's actually nothing there. We'll go here. We gotta...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Didn't work. Executive bathroom. Well, I clearly didn't do it properly, I guess. Oh shit, wait. Where the fuck am I going? We'll go up, we'll go up. Shit's a glow. This is pretty fire. This is pretty fucking cool. I pretty much like this. I pretty much do. I really like this a lot, baby. Yes, I do. I do. I do. My, I do. Oh, well, you fuck. You just led me to the actual exact same place I was. What if I go down? Is it the same shit? I wanna go down. Okay, we're just at the same spot. Whatever, I guess.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 28.
Begin the game again. Whatever. Wait, this is different. This is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
No, it's pretty good.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh my gosh.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I'm just gonna go downstairs then. Gonna go down.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That's very
And
true.
for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
They are.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Of course.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go
course I
back
will.
to
I
my
would never be
boring
crazy.
real-life
What are you
job
talking
pushing
about?
buttons. I may
Crazy?
as well enjoy this while
crazy
I'm
ones.
still lucid.
Lock me in a room.
So,
I don't
he
give a
imagined
single
himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh,
Then
shit.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun,
damn.
and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all
Oh,
entered
God.
Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Actually, he hasn't really dictated
Now
much
the
of what
voice
we've
was
been doing.
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
After this
After
one,
all,
I'll probably
he knew for
end
certain,
soon.
beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Dream?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
This is not a dream.
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Really?
Let me go back
this is
to
a
my
pretty far
job.
dream.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am
Life
normal.
seemed pretty tragic before
Everything
meeting
will be
Stanley. I don't
fine.
know. I feel like I made it pretty exciting.
I am okay.
But okay. I mean, ungrateful son of a bitch.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Are we having an identity crisis?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh, shit.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Except she's
I
not.
am sane. I am
part
in
of the
control of my
simulation
mind.
too.
I know what is real and what isn't.
Do you?
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Well, she does.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this.
What life?
So it was
You're
only
fake.
a moment that she stood there,
Fake.
staring
Don't
down at the
insist.
body. And then she turned and ran.
You don't fucking insist, buddy. You never did. On the bar, bro. What is
Stanley knew the office
bucket
layout
ending?
like the back of his hand.
What
It
is
was
the
only a
bucket
matter
ending?
of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
What was it? No, whatever. I have to go. Uh-huh. Once you get back on the hill, head down the elevator and go to my control facility. Rather than following the path along the catwalk, it's possible to climb on the chair and just appear with this new ending path. Countdown ending. Countdown ending. Simple enough to reach, but the outcome itself can misdirect players. The freedom ending. Consider the real ending of the Stanley Parable can only be accessed by following every step the narrator says. Left at the door and press the off button. This ending system of all right door ending paths. Upon reach the desired ending. The powerful / cold feed ending. The vent ending. The vent ending is in addition to reaching the cargo room from Stanley's starting office. Head right at the two doors and straight ahead to the cargo room. Rather than getting on the lift, it is possible to guide Stanley over the fence on the left by using a plank propped up against the boxes, followed by crouching into the vent. It's considered easier to get this ending while looking for all mini Stanley figurines. We can try that, but I don't recall that. I don't recall that being possible. I feel like I did try. New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
New content? I can't just skip new content. It's like Disney. It's like Disney.
Hello, and thank you for
poor
playing the
people.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
It was.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. Me too. It's real thick.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
It is surely, right? It's not going anywhere.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
New content. I love me some new content.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What a second, damn.
Tedious. It's as if them. Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh, but it's only in the circle?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I'm gonna appreciate every single one of these jumps, though. No, this is good. No, this is the best thing I could have asked for. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nah. More. Higher. Okay. That was nice. That was real nice. I needed that. I really did. I really did need that for it. I really did need that.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
This is actually really
if this
exciting.
is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying
That's it?
the
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I didn't accept that. This is pretty new to me. This seems pretty new. Cool. There's a picture of the old office.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I will. Matter of fact, I'll listen to you. The event seems far more interesting than that shit.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Fire. That's pretty cool.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
3 years old. I didn't know this.
Waste.
I do not remember. Well, you can't let me sit on that bench. Well, fuck you. What is this song?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I can't. I cannot.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Yeah. I can't really go there. Yeah. I can't really go there, buddy. Yeah, I can't really go there.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Where'd I go? Can I go here? No, I can't. We just continue onward. Can't open that.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
You did.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with,
is he dead? Annoying ass fire alarm. Let me skip that shit.
but they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned. They screamed. They gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their...
So is this just endless?
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
I'm making this guy suffer through decades. Huh. This seems fine to me. See, that's all I had to do. One more. One more. Ooh, look at this beautiful landscape right here. We're almost making it out. After this one, I'm checking the ending stream. Oh shit. That's not great. Don't love that. Where am I gonna... when does this end? Please let this be the end. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Can I do another one? No, I can't. I can't. This is the end. This is the final one. For real. Let's head into the oblivion, the sun. Oh, the sun. Oh? Oh? Bruh. Bruh.
All of his co-workers...
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done for the night. We're done. Chat. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching. And be ready for the next one.